Hello everybody, welcome back to Tom C Outdoors. Today is a video over all my tackle. Like what I like to throw, good stuff like that. It's currently summertime now, so everything in my tackle box right here, tackle box is designed around the theme of summer. Hello everybody, welcome back to Tom C Bakes. Hello everybody, welcome back to Tom C Outdoors. Today I'm going over all of my tackle gear right here. I have them in individual plano box, so I'll get to that more later in the video. And I've recently switched from tackle box to tackle bag to increase tackle, lure capacity and to make it more flexible, not just a big, bulky, heavy box. That's also a lot better. I'm going to be going over my homemade DIY tackle bag later on in a different episode. But for now, we're just going to go over the tackle boxes themselves to keep the video, under 15 minutes when we do that one. Alright, so without spending too much time on each box, quick little overview. I have 5 boxes right here. I actually own about 10 of these plano boxes, except I'm not currently using them. They're kind of in a little storage shelf in the garage here. But 4 of them contain my lures, and then 1 of them is terminal tackle. I am primarily a bass, perch and catfish fisherman, so I don't do a lot of crappie jigs and fly. I don't do any of that crap. I just do straight bass lures. And so I guess we can start off. This is what I carry all my stuff in. It's 4 plano trays right here. They're pretty common. They're like about $6 at Academy a piece. So this entire setup right here the other day cost me about $30. Continuing the other boxes I also bought that I'm not currently using with those, it's another $30. So you're looking at about a $70 setup plus the lure. So good stuff, but it will last you quite a long time. We can first go over my terminal tackle here. Just out of the way. This is my plano box, a little bit different than the other ones, but same idea here. I'm kind of getting low on all my weights and split shots and jig heads, but hooks, big worm hooks, Texas rigs, and some live baits, bobbers, weights, getting low on bullets and sinkers, and then some, wacky rigs, beads, and split rings. And swivels. When I'm specifically doing crankbait or lure fishing, I tend to throw a swivel every time, just because it's easier and the fish don't mind it. Speaking of crankbaits, this is my crankbait / hard body / top water box, cranks and top. Most of these, they're all labeled, but that's not the only thing that's in them. So if it says like jig box, there might be other things in them too. But go ahead and crack this bad boy open here. In the top here we have, and most of these are H2O Express because I usually go to Academy when I buy my lures and tackle, and I do like to support the store in any way I can, so I do go ahead and buy their stuff. You get good quality baits for a cheap price, which I do like. This is a H2O Express brand. I'm not going to go over the brands because you can just see that's their brand right there. One Knocker, Sexy Shad, 1.5 Square Bill. Rattle Trap, little minnow crank, and all of these with these little markings are H2O Express. So if I don't say H2O Express, then he knows that right there. This one works good for catfish and muddy water. Probably my favorite lure right now, my Bloody Bone Popper. This works really well. This is another holographic popper right here. Transparent, good stuff. Topwater hula popper, jitterbug, two topwater frogs, custom Tom C Baits crankbait, old one, and then painted rebel minnow, or Rapala floating minnow, Rapala floating minnow, H2O Express brand jerkbait, and then a custom Tom C Baits perch jerkbait kind of buried in there. So this is my crankbait jerkbait, box. Good stuff right here. I do like topwater. I'm a big topwater thrower. Love these poppers right here. And crankbaits, great. A great fishing lure, just overall in general. Alright, So now we're gonna get on to the swim bait box here. This box we have little baby shiner minnow cranks, you know, some flukes. These could go in the soft plastic box, but I feel them more of a swim bait. Express, bluegill, bull shad, another shad, rage tail, paddle baits, H2O Express, bluegill swim bait, H2O Express, American bull shad swim bait with rubber fins, very finesse wobble, and then tubes. So this box is more of the power, big fish power bait kind of, and you can also use these as trailers for chatterbait and jigs. So, good stuff in that box. Alright, so the next box is the soft plastic box. Probably my favorite box, the entire setup here. We have a bunch of unhealthy amount of Senkos in the watermelon and green pumpkin colors. Different brands. Rage Tail, Cross here. Green pumpkin, Mondo worms. Or no, my bad. These are not Mondo worms. These are Slim Shakes. Some earthy, you know, mix of color worms. You know, a mix of blues and blacks and June bug color. Zoom lizards and these little black lizards. And then these big old Rage Tail. These you will catch a 2-pounder every time, if not more. And those crawfish right there, Rage Tail. So, good stuff. In the soft plastics last box, spinnerbait / jig box. Here we have a chatterbait, green pumpkin jig with that trailer, blue jig with the blue crug, and then a bitsy bug. A couple spinnerbaits in here. Here are some good old trailers for my black and blue jigs. Extra worm space right here. Beetle spins, probably my favorite multi-species lure right now, along with rooster tails, and then a bunch of little grubs here. Different sizes, different colors, depending on what you're going for. So, that is, oh crap, I put these in. But that is my tackle right now. I like this setup more than a tackle box because you can get a lot more, it's so much more space efficient. Because this is smaller than a tackle box, and you get double the space. So if you're looking to, you know, get more tackle in a more efficient, cheap way, look into these boxes. And more on that on my homemade DIY tackle bag later on. The video was a little bit longer than usually some of mine, but I just wanted to go over all my tackle here. Just, you know, good stuff. I like it this way. It gets interchangeable in very many different ways. You know, you can have, you know, change it up and good stuff. So, you know, I lose a lot of lures. I'm a very klutzy caster, so I'll cast into a tree, into a log. You know, I tell myself, do not cast it in that moss. In the moss. Do not cast in the tree. You know, don't hit that storm drain. Goes into the drain, can't get it out. So I am buying lures quite frequently, and good stuff where you can change it out with these different things. So, thank you for watching, and if you want to see the tackle bag video over there, leave a comment down below, tackle bag, and I will sure do that for you guys. I'll see you on the next one.